welcome to the live stream. We are currently watching Bedford Rangers versus Lutterworth Meteors. The first set has been played. It is 2-0 to Meteors. Off we go.
Apologies for the delay. We got stuck in a lift.
Hit from Simon. Good dodge as well afterwards. Very effective start.
So we've got 1 up for Meteors.
With 4 balls now.
So for those of you that don't watch very often, those fakes, so not releasing all the balls in your possession, is a real key part of the men's game. So the tricky bit as a spectator is to work out where you need to be looking and who's going to release, which is really difficult to do because that's the whole point.
With that volley, they hit number 1, Tamas Ward, a big player for Rangers.
Oh, there we go. So that, we call that 1 for 1. So Brett Koenig, number 9 for Meteors, is out, and he's taken Simon Parsons for Bedford out with him.
Another nice delay throw there. It's a good tactic. Make your opponent make their move and then have another arm come through and try and get that hit. Very well done from Meteors there.
So when you get to this point, like Rangers are at the minute, you might start looking for catches. I know most people watching are probably dodgeball fans anyway, but for anyone who doesn't know, if you make a hit, that player is out. If you make a catch, one of your out players is back in and the player that threw it is out. So we've still got a fair amount of time left on this set. We've only played 150-ish. So now Bedford Rangers have got to decide how they want to play this. Are they going to let them throw at them or they're going to try and hit them?
Lutterworth Meteors coming back up court. It's the top of the table clash in the Men's Super League.
Oh, and that's
an
you saw Sam try and do it, he dropped to his knees and it wasn't quite enough.
He's very good at that, is Sam Mason. Normally he'd take those. That's unlucky. Pick himself up, go again next set. He's a very good catcher, that lad. Here we go. It's currently now 4-0 to Lutterworth Meteors. It's top of the table clash. Let's see what happens next. Very good start. You've got Henry Skinner versus Scotty Whitelaw on the middle ball. 2 very experienced players, 2 very quick players as well. Yeah, very good pressure from Tamas Ward there on the far side. Number 1 for Bedford Rangers in the kind of black and teal colour kit.
Oh! And it's moments like that where Bedford Rangers thought they were in control, they're going up trying to throw, and suddenly you've got a catch. Another catch, I think. Did we have a second catch from Meteors or just the one?
Just the one there. A few disagreements there between the players, but as always, you have to let the refs deal with it. Great dodge from Sam. Very good dodge low, because that's 2 powerful throws coming at him as well.
So he's now with 4 balls, so he's got to try and throw them away. Well, that's a bounce there, so that's the risk you take. That's a counter. So Brett's charged up court, trying to take Sam out while he's running backwards.
He looks disappointed with that call. It looked like a bit of a bounce from here, but I'd have to see it again.
Henry's decided to go for a different tactic. Set up, so now they've got 2 balls they can run at Bedford when they've released. So, good from Bedford. 3 coming on. Oh, we'll be disappointed with that. So you can see what's trying to happen here. You've got to try and make catches when you're down to turn it around. He set that up really beautifully and they're just too much power coming to the chest.
Sometimes you can be in the best position, sometimes it's just not your throw. That's the case for Sam there. He's taken dozens of them over the years. But this is a big set now for Bedford. False start called on Scotty there. He moved, so a false start is any movement before the whistle is blown.
Yes, so any movement at all, and what you have the option to do, if everyone sees if you look to the far right, the second line in on the right, we call the ball return. If you pull up before that line, play continues, but as soon as you got all the way to the middle, the referees restart the set and the team that did not offend gets a ball in hand.
So here we go, Meteors with 5 balls, the position they want to be in. It's another big hit on Tamas there. They only released 2. Unconventional, but that gives Rangers the ball now at least. Scotty back with it. Great block. Got down low, made himself hard to hit, and it's a big hit. Oh, I thought it was a hit on Skinner there, maybe. No, good block.
Yeah.
Good block.
It's been called by the far ref. So you've got 6 referees on court. You've got Emily and Dom in the middle in black and blue, and then the guys in green, sheriffs, are refereeing as well. Nice block from Simon there, just taking the pace back to Rangers.
Right, here we go. Rangers with a rare 3-ball volley so far. Bounce called. Simon asking for the catch. That would have been a very cheeky one if it had been given. So
there we go, and again, all of it all changes on a whistle. So we've got 3 out for Meteors, and we've still got 4 players on for Bedford. So that was a really important 10 seconds.
Good delay by Simon Parsons there. He read the situation. He made Brett make his movement first and then made the hit. Very hard to do when the adrenaline's pumping, but fair play to him. Good hit there. Let's go Rangers. Let's see what they can do from here. It's Rich Stonestreet going out there. Another single ball hit from Meteors. They've been good on that so far. It's a bounce. Here comes Scotty. No, it's a miss.
And as you can see, sometimes you just try and take advantage.
Sam has just given away the 4th ball there. You can see the people in the outbox not too happy. I don't think he had the call how many they had. So here we go, another 3-ball volley from Meteors.
Oh, unlucky from Scotty there.
Very unfortunate. Great initial dodge and movement. Hit's been given on Joe Brown as well, so I think his free throw worked. 2 on 2.
So yeah, Scotty would be had with a 1-for-1 there at the, sort of as minimum. So as you can see, Rangers warming up into this game now. They want to take some of that momentum back from Meteors.
Oh, hit there. Hit there. So now 1-on-1. Simon Jones versus Sam Mason. Good dodge from Sam Mason. Oh, very close to the line. You can see the line
Dan
judges.
Gitting's wincing, but he didn't go over.
Good dodge. Here we go. Block from Simon. Here he comes. Catch made. There we go. We said earlier Sam was looking for that. There it is.
So that was what he tried to do the first 2 times, without wishing to be harsh. But as you can see, the balls are moving at pace, and as someone runs at you while you're running backwards, it's all about getting your body in the position to actually make something of it.
That's an important set for Rangers. That's a great catch. That's a momentum builder right there. I believe Simon has just been given a penalty set. I think it might be for the way he reacted after the hit. He slammed the ball in. So Meteor's playing with 5 this set. Let's see if that changes things.
So Bedford will be looking to really capitalise on that extra man straight
Hit
off the bat. So there we
Tamas.
go. 1 hit, they're already 2 up. People have won games with a lot less.
You can see now why Meteor's made a point to get Tamas out early in previous sets. That 1 throw there demonstrating why he's so valuable.
Oh, and a catching out.
There he is again. So Tamas has taken out 2 in the space of about 10 seconds there. It's a fair trade. Rangers still 2 players up.
I think we've got a bit of foot cramp maybe for Brett over there. He's playing on, or stubbed his toe.
Doesn't look happy at the moment. Should the refs be stopping it? No, he says he's all right.
No, Dom has asked. Oh, great hit on the coach there.
Yeah. Well taken by Michael. Didn't flinch. Took like a champ. Block from
Good
that.
block.
That's a hit there on Henry.
And it's, for anyone that hasn't maybe watched Dodgeball at this level before, the use of levels, the explosive power, that's really what we see a lot of, especially at this level of men. So people getting really low, jumping very high, and then sort of seething forward just to try and take advantage of people being up court. So much of this game is about how you use the court space to maximise your chances of catching or throwing. Well, throwing well, I guess I should say. Most people manage to throw.
There we go. The pace is slowed in this set now, which works for Rangers just fine. Hit there on Nick. He didn't get the pre-throw hit either, so now it's Brett Koenig versus, 5 of the Bedford Rangers?
I reckon we played about 1 minute, that's 1 minute 16
Good
remaining.
block from George there. George in his debut season for Rangers is a big game to get thrown into, but he's a promising young player.
So with just over a minute to go, all Rangers want to do is see this out as safely as possible. They need these points.
Good block from Brett. No, Jordan Netherline ref call and bounce. All the refs in agreement.
As unfortunate with the ball coming in, but no one's fault, so we play on. Great block from George again there. So they're now under pressure to throw more than 1 ball.
Yeah.
So that's catching out, and Simon thought he'd capitalised on the confusion.
Oh, so that's unfortunate for Sam. He's jumped over there when he's aiming for Simon. Good block from Rich.
From Richard. So again, we've now 25 seconds to go. So you cannot just sit on an advantage.
I believe retriever error has been given. So if a retriever error is given, the team who did not commit it, so in this case Rangers, can decide how many balls they would like. They've taken all 5. Let's see if they can get the final hit to finish this set. They do indeed. They finish it clinically. 6-4. The comeback is well and truly on.
So we're playing halves of 15 minutes here. You play a maximum of 3 minutes a set and as many halves as you can fit into that 15 minutes. So we've got 3 minutes 20 remaining in the half, so we'll have at least 2 sets. So someone's going to be winning.
That's a really good hit there at the start of the set from Simon. He's hit other Simon as he runs forward there. Sometimes you can have all the good ideas, but that just kills you. Good catch from Brett.
You can see what Richard was going for, but that's exactly where Brett likes to take the catches.
Where he threw at Brett then a second ago, it's good because when Brett's done the release, he's actually at his most vulnerable. So it's a good idea from Rich catching while he's off guard. He's in the full motion of a throw, but Brett's just managed to reset himself quick enough.
Scotty managed to dodge 2 out of 3.
It's a very valiant effort there from Scotty. Because it never quite translates when you sometimes see it on video, but when you're on court facing teams like this, it's the sheer speed some of these balls do come at you.
Well, these balls are moving at over 50 kilometres an hour.
Yes.
So just for a bit of context for people who haven't seen it before, they are moving pretty quick, and a lot of the time you just have to react and hope that you make the right choice.
Oh, very unfortunate for Sam there. It looked like he was nearly going to stick, so this leaves in the young George Hibbert. Great honesty there. So it's just skimmed him, I think, potentially on his knee or his back foot. It has. That's again, Meteors are making the most of that delay throw. It tends to be Simon doing it quite a lot as well. It's worked a lot during this first half. Let's see if Rangers cotton onto this tactic a little bit, because it's being very effective against them as it stands.
So we have over a minute remaining, so we'll go into this set with 1 minute 35-ish to play. If there is a wipeout, so all of one team is out, with any time remaining on the clock, we will then go on to another set with a maximum length of 1 minute. So there could still be 4 points up for grabs this half.
We have had Tim Day sub on for Meteors, Henry Skinner taking a set off or two. Tim, just another very experienced player who's joined Meteors this season. Very good signing for them.
There's a catch there. Yep, so that ricochet catch, it hit Tamas in the chest and came back over court. That is a valid catch, so Brett's been able to get Tim back in.
I think it was Nathan.
1
minute remaining. No hits there. It's interesting, Tim went there, they didn't necessarily need it. They could have held for the 3. They're in the position of power at the moment, so here they go, they've delayed it by a volley. Scotty taking the high stance. It's a good block. It looks like a block from Meteors not happy with the call, but yeah, it's so hard when they move at this speed. From here, it did look like a block.
Yeah, we've got 3 refs all agreeing with Emily there, so we think we'll consider that matter closed.
Great leap from Nathan there.
So 4 balls for Meteors with only 20 seconds on the clock. Oh, valiant effort again from Scotty there.
They need to go.
Unfortunate, number 9 thought he'd made a catch, but Scotty hit the floor, went up in the air. Unfortunately, the ball is already dead.
Yes, a hit there, Nathan. You could hear the snick from up here. It's a good after throw hit. But they've just run out of time.
There we go, 1 player. Oh, it's all kicking up. Well, it isn't kicking off, is it? It's all being played in a very good spirit.
It's being played well. That's a very good half for Meteors. But let's just give Rangers a chance. They're more than capable of coming out fire in the second half. Having played against a lot of these lads, even today in previous years, this could very much flip round. What you will notice as well, the team who are now they've swapped ends, the team which has the wall, which is now Meteors behind them, the balls do sometimes bounce back a bit more for the throw-in, so there might be a chance for Bedford Rangers to keep more possession this half. Whereas for Meteors throwing into a net, sometimes it's a little bit harder, so you might see more single throws from them. They did a lot of group throws that half. Let's see if it changes. So, welcome back. Start of the second half. It's currently 10-4 to Meteors. Obviously, 2 points for each set win. So, 6 points difference for Rangers to make back here. Like I said, they're more than capable. Well, this is a Meteors team who's used to winning. See if they carry on.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much pace Bedford try and put onto the game. Meteors famously a team that enjoy playing at pace, but at some point it's going to occur to Bedford that they might want to start playing to wipe out and end the sets much earlier than they might otherwise. They won't want to go those 3 minutes to make sure they've got time to build up that advantage. That's unfortunate for Simon Parsons.
He's taken a good position there, but yeah, it's just skinned his leg. Good honesty from Simon.
Yeah, but he got a bounce there, so that was essentially what Simon was trying to do. So, as we see, I think Meteors now feeling like they can relax slightly into the pace of this match. They enjoy controlling a game. It's a big part of how they like to play. They're a very dynamic team, which isn't to say that Bedford aren't, but I think those of us that have been in the game a little while, the Meteors style is sort of often imitated, never mastered.
Yeah, as you can see from the stream, there's people like usually get the 2 of the ball there, then a nice solid line of 4. So there's a hit on Joe Brown. Good hit from Scotty there. When the game kind of breaks down a little, you'll see the Meteors players all over the court in various positions. It's very hard to keep track of there. Big hit from Nick. Big celebration. He's got to be careful though. The refs are clamping down on calling things like that. But it is a big game, so you've got to give some lenience to it. This is a big top of the table meet for them.
Unlucky there. Tamas went for the block, but if it touches your body, even if it's touched your ball beforehand, that is still an out if the ball's still live. Yeah.
He's not been able to get into this game just yet, Tamas properly. Neither has Rich.
One brilliant set, didn't he? And then he's struggled.
Rich Stonestreet, such an underrated player in the league, in my opinion. He's been so consistent for Bedford over the last few years. If they can get him into the game a bit more as well, could make it in. But here we go. Here comes Tim.
Beautifully timed releases there from the Bedford Rangers boys. I think it's really easy to underestimate how difficult it is to be standing in the middle of the court, essentially needing to react to what comes in. So you see no mercy from Brett there, using the opportunity of being up court to take out number 11 for Bedford. Great dodge by Tim.
Risky manoeuvre from Tim.
Tim decided he needed the ball and it was worth getting in the way of Scotty Whitehall.
But I believe that has given them all 5.
Yeah, I think so. Oh.
One nearly stuck. That is 12-4. That is a big set to start the second half. Now, like you said, I think we're going to have to see Rangers start to up the pace a little bit here.
And it's no mean feat. It's hard to take that momentum away from Meteors because what you don't want to do is just play into their game plan. You want to keep it very much on your terms. But yeah, they're running out of time. That was a short set, so we're not even at 12 minutes to go yet.
There's still plenty of time.
It's really effective blocking by Scotty, getting his whole body behind that ball, dropping to his knees.
He's protected Tamas so well there. When you're the release player, it's great to know you've got that kind of coverage. You come up, there's nothing worse than you do your big release, hopefully get a hit, and then someone comes straight back at you because you're just off balance.
Oh, there we go. We got a 1 for 2.
Yeah.
So really good play by Simon Parsons there. Saw what Scotty had been hit out and decided to capitalise on it while Simon Jones was up court.
Again, Tim's making that big movement forward. He's baiting them to throw at him, and it's worked a couple times this half already. He gets Meteors a possession again, and here they go.
Great block by Rich there. He's not interested at all. He just wants to get the ball away.
Yeah, I know they need to turn it around, but trying to go for risky ones at this point it's not always worth it. Sensible play. So 1 for 1 there. Tamas takes out Brett.
Which is 2 really key players, so I don't think either of them, I mean, Brett will be more happy, but Tamas shouldn't be unhappy with that. Oh, unlucky on the knee pads. He tried to get the ball in the way, but not quite. I think often when people watch dodgeball for the first time or when they see it at a high level, they're surprised by how tactical it is. But it's all about, as David's been saying, trying to balance that risk. You can go for really risky plays, you can put yourself at risk right in front of court. But if you then just get hit out and you haven't actually managed to contribute to the game, is that a value to your team? So Bedford now have got a lot of mental calculations to do about how much risk they need to take.
So that was a good 1 for 1 trade on players there for Tim because they've kept their 2-player advantage, and now it just leaves again young George by himself.
Yeah, Bedford's done a lot of work. They've whittled that down. There we go, hit call there.
I think he did actually hit one of them, so that's a good pre-throw from him, but yeah, just couldn't get out of the way. One nicked him. Is it an issue with Nathan David maybe? So he's got something in his eye. I don't know if he was hit in the face. I did miss it.
Maybe George accidentally hit him in the face. So we've got just over 10 minutes to go. I think we've had a timeout there from Bedford. So yeah, refs will take a moment to come in, just sort of compare notes, have a chat about what's going on. Emily's having some dinner.
Yeah, just while we're on here, big shout out to the people who do referee all day here. It's a long old day if you're playing as well, so fair play to you. Can see Emily and Dom on this court and all the refs on the other. They're all volunteers. Oh no, sorry, no.
Well, to be fair, they volunteered to do it.
Yeah, they do volunteer to do it, and they put in a hell of a shift, and we wouldn't be able to play without them. So fair play. So Emily's been reffing a long time, as has Dom, so that's why they're getting such a key match here.
So that's a big shout from Bedford Rangers. They'll be wanting to get that tempo up, get the energy up.
They've actually now made some substitutions. So you see Scotty's actually gone off. He's obviously a big player, but he has been in a lot by himself. I think he was showing a few signs of being tired, so maybe give him a set-off is a good idea.
And as Dave will attest to, having just come off playing himself, it's so important to rotate those players round, because you don't know, it's the first thing that goes, I always think, is your decision making. Yeah,
if you can be the best player in the world, but if you're exhausted and you're physically drained, you can't do the things in your head that you want to. The head and body don't connect, and that's when it gets sloppy. Here we go for Meteors again.
So big release from Simon Jones. They don't need to rush this now. Like
no.
they're 10 points clear. They could cruise out for the next 9.5 minutes or so. And to be honest, if they kept it to 3 minutes a set, they could lose all of them and still win. So now, keep your eyes on Bedford Rangers as they try to make something to change the pace of this game.
Sensible. You'll probably now, as the game goes, you'll see a lot more single balls from Meteors. They want to try and keep two so they can catch Bedford on the counter as they do here.
Oh, there we go. 1 for 1, I think there. Yeah, hit on Jared as well. Oh no, bounce there.
The hit has not been
That's a great
called.
result.
Yeah, it's a good trade for Bedford, that one.
There we go, Ben. So I think we did have a hit in the end. The refs have sorted that one out.
2 more hits there. Nathan and Tim both being hit in quick succession. Again, a bit like Sam in the first half. Nathan's got in the position he wants to make the catch. It's just not stuck for him. Very close though.
You sometimes find, Dave, I'm sure, it hits you in the knees, then in the chest, and then it just bobbles away.
Yeah, it's one of the most frustrating parts of the game.
Yeah. Very athletic leap from Scotty Whitelaw, ball retrieving. Please don't do it.
Oh God, we all had visions of the net going with him then. That's why you train legs, folks, so you can make leaps like that.
Oh, now Josh Keys is at it as well.
Anything you can do, I can do. It's slightly lower, but fair play, Josh. I wouldn't try it.
Yeah, so the guys in bibs, the ball retrievers, so they play a key role here, basically in keeping the balls back to the players. So as you can see, a lot of this is about tempo. So if you're playing on court, you need your ball retrievers to be absolutely busting themselves to get round the court and get those balls back on court as soon as possible.
A few missed throws in a row here, not being out in a few volleys, which is unusual for how the game's gone so far.
Some brilliant dodging there, it's really switched on for the Bedford Rangers.
They've traded the balls, but I don't know if having 3 balls is actually a bad thing for Meteors at this point. They don't need to necessarily win the set. They just need to kill the time.
Yeah, I think to be fair, Richard Stone's just got the right idea there. They've got 35 seconds, Bedford.
Yeah, you can see Michael Lincoln next to the referee in the coach's box for them. He's got a timer on his phone there so they can see roughly 30 seconds remain in the set. This suits Meteors just fine, all 30 going. Block there from Nick.
And that will be dead because it's hit the ceiling.
Great block from there. Again, here they go now. And imagine we'll see a single ball. Oh,
aggressive!
Big throw from there, take out the person.
The other thing that will come into play here is, so this is 1 and 2 in Men's Super League playing off at the moment.
I believe so, if not, it's very close with the Leamington Spartans, all 3 on a very similar points level here.
But all of them have been beaten now, haven't they?
Yes, everyone has lost a game at least one so far.
So that'll be points to Bedford, so we'll go 6-14. Another thing that's going to have to play probably more into Mike Lincoln's mind is that points on the table matter. So at some point, this may get past the point of no return, but it doesn't mean Bedford Rangers don't want the points, because it all factors into that table. That was absolute filth. That is a 1 for 1. So actually Simon Parsons put his body on the line and got Nathan David out with the ricochet. That was excellent play.
Simon Jones, as he comes off, I think he might have hurt his back there a little bit.
He did throw himself backwards with quite a whack, didn't he?
It was a big hit. You might not have heard it on the stream, but it made a big noise here. Another hit on Joe.
Oh, double hit there. That's huge for Bedford Rangers.
That's big for them.
We feel like we're seeing a bit of a momentum shift here.
Yeah, this is what we were talking about.
Yeah, aggressive again. 2 different targets though, which, I mean, if he got 2 outs, power to you, but it didn't quite come off of them that time.
No, going aggressive from Rich here. Catch there from Tamas. It hit Richard on the back. It's flicked across.
Oh, that excellent reaction from Tamas and dodging Skinner's ball. Skinner did exactly the right thing by changing target last minute because Richard was out.
It's big, so it brings inside Parsons as well, who's a big person on the running counter for them. It's fine. Good block. Get the 3.
Yeah.
Get it back to Tamas. Here we go. This is a big volley now for Bedford.
Yes, that's what I do. Very good.
There we go. This is what we like here. That's 2 in a row for Bedford. Momentum is building. They've always got a good support here, and you can hear it now coming back. Scotty getting the balls in. The reset time is vital. It's an easy way to lose 20 seconds of a set if you can get it back. 10 seconds here could be a big difference. That could be 2 throws. Every second counts for Rangers at this point.
5:10 on the clock, so we've guaranteed 2 sets. Full start's not going to help.
Full start against
a bit
Bedford.
over keen.
Oh, that's massive. Right, okay, let's see if they go for the unconventional. Will they send 2 for the balls anyway?
No, correct decision in my mind. You don't want to give Meteors 5 balls, but equally, if you pull off a big dodge, at least you haven't lost a player running for those balls. Exactly, beautiful work, Rangers.
Great from Tamas Ward. What a dodge. I know he's a slightly bigger guy physically, so sometimes it goes under the radar, but he's so agile.
We can mention as well for the players in the middle for Bedford, putting an absolute shift in because you just got to stay alive and look for those opportunities. And you go from doing nothing to doing everything in a split second.
Here we go, a rare 4-ball attack here for Bedford. Not seen too many. Brett comes for the counter. He hits Tamas.
Oh, thrown through the block there.
That isn't hit for Nick. It's a 1 for 1.
1 for 1.
Oh, it wasn't. Sorry, it was Jared, I think, not Tamas, who got hit there. Apologies. It's a hit on Skinner.
Yeah, 1 for 1.
Oh. No, but Rich didn't make the catch. I think he was already hit. I don't know. A bit of cramp for Henry off court there.
Yeah, so Hill just took himself away there, trying not to get in the way. Yeah, making his way to the outbox.
So here we go. We've got Tamas and Sam here for Bedford. 2 very capable catchers, 2 very capable counterers. Let's see what they do.
Oh, there we go. You're taking a bit of that agility you were talking about.
It's a big dodge from Tamas. He's feeling his leg a little bit, but he did hit Joe, so he's giving Sam a bit of a lifeline. They can't throw all 4.
Yeah. Oh! There we go again. Sam Mason. You just can't. You never want to throw at that man.
You don't want to throw low at him, certainly.
To be fair, you can say that for a lot of people on this court. There are many men on this court I would not want to throw a ball at in a game.
Yeah. There's a lot of very good catches across both teams here.
So we're even now. We've got about a minute left of this set and just over 3 minutes after the half. So. Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's great from Nathan David.
Yeah, great dodge there.
And that brings back in Nick.
Yeah, so we're now 3 up. We've got 40-ish seconds to go, just over. So Meteors need nothing from this. They've just got to stay alive. All they need is to have more of them on court.
Once again, as we discussed, time is Meteor's friends here, and that is it, I believe.
I think we've walked off.
He's just walked off.
Yeah, so if you can make a tactical decision. If you back yourselves that with more time, you might win a set, but otherwise you're essentially going to waste your own time taking ages losing. If you want to walk off court and force a reset, that is completely your right.
Yep.
We've got 2:20 left on the clock, so this could be the final set unless someone wants to push for a wipeout.
And Meteors have just called a timeout. That's very smart at this point. I know there's not long left, but now they just get a bit of water on board, get the breath back slightly. Like we've said throughout this second half, time is their friend here.
So when we look at the top 3 in the table, Dave, we've had so this is the second time Meteors and Bedford have played off.
Yes.
And we've had 1 Spartans Meteors.
Yes, and 1 Spartans Bedford. I believe they've only played each other once so far. So these 2 won't play each other again for this season. And the way it's going at the moment, it's looking more like it's going to be a Meteors win on both games, which is big for them. Meteors lost their fixtures to Spartans, and I believe Spartans lost their fixture to Rangers.
I believe so, yeah.
So that's why it's the closest. It's the first time in a few years we've had 3 teams vying this closely.
Yeah.
It's very good for the league. It's not fun if you're playing in it, but it's good for the league, for the neutrals out there.
So this will put huge pressure, especially for Rangers, on that Spartans game when it comes up, because among these top 3, it's all about So you've got to beat everyone else, but then you've got to take chunks out of each other.
It's still this result is not necessarily bad for Spartans though either, because they still have it in their hands to beat both. Let's have a quick look now. I believe only, like we said, just over 2 minutes. Seeing Emily there putting up the 2.
It's worth saying that while Alex has done his level best, there may be slight discrepancy between match time and what we're showing on the stream. He's 20 seconds out, so we reckon we've actually got 2:30-ish remaining. A great catch from Skinner there. All the commitment, throwing his body backwards and getting his hands on the ball.
Very nice from Henry there. Tamas went
that
off
was
court
unfortunate.
Anyway. I think
Oh,
his
is he
momentum
caught?
went against him, yeah.
Yeah, because I thought it bounced when it came in, but if his ball's already been caught, it's a non-event anyway.
Good
Another
from
great dodge from Richard there. They're going to have 4 balls. Yes, and
good from
another.
Scotty. Good hit from there. Brett thinks he hit him as well. It didn't look like a hit on Scotty from up
Yeah,
here, but
all
again,
the
we haven't quite got
refs
the
are
angle.
happy.
No, the refs gave it. It's so hard in the heat of the moment, like when you turn your back a little bit, it does look like it from there. But a good Rangers pulling back in this set now, even in players. It's a very good turnaround from where they were about 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, we cannot understate how much 2 points might matter later on in this league. So,
Hit there, great hit from Scotty, but that is now no ball, so Nathan and Henry.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. So it's just Richard on Nathan now. Great dodge. As you can see, it's all about changing levels, that explosive power, moving your body around the court, just to get out of the way of the balls as they come at you.
Be curious to see Nathan's what Nathan's going for it. Yeah, he's gone for the high throw. He's trying to waste the time. Now he's close. Hit there.
Unlucky there. I believe we've got just over a minute remaining in the half, so we're at plus 30 on the time on screen. So we'll go into a short set, and if we get a wipeout, we might get a further minute.
Potentially. Also, you might have just heard any football fans might have heard Nathan just do the Ronaldo Sue celebration. For a big Liverpool fan and as the team captain, Brett, I expect better than a Ronaldo celebration. Oh.
I've not got our cliches in yet. It's been a game of 2 halves. Should we say that now?
Let's not go too football heavy.
Oh, there
Catch
you go.
from Tamas. Brett thought he wasn't looking. The boys put it straight, far too straight
down
at a
his
player
gullet.
with Tamas's quality.
Oh, there we go. Catch it out. Nick's quite pleased with that
Big
one, to
catch
be
from
fair.
Nick.
I would be too.
No one's gone off though. No one's gone off for the catch.
No, there we go. Tamas has gone.
Tamas
We've
has
got
gone.
there eventually.
We're not overly sure
Oh,
we knew
one
who
for
that
one?
was. Scotty and Simon gone on the same volley. It's now 3 on 3.
Yes.
That whistles on
That was
another
a
court.
I was very confused. 3 on 3. Big hit on Brett there.
Big hit on Brett. Good throws, good
So
throws.
we're looking at about 50 seconds to go, we reckon.
So Rangers will want to win this if they can and try and get another one in. Like Kathy said, that points difference could be massive later on.
Another huge lateral movement. There we go. There's that wipeout we were talking
There's the
about.
wipeout. 2 players to 1.
Yeah, so with about 30 seconds to go, that was impeccably timed by Bedford, and we've called it.
Oh, actually, it looks like it's full time. Sorry about that. I think our timings was a little off, but that's okay. Yeah.
All right.
It's one of those,
Yeah,
that's
so
a big
apologies
win.
about the confusion, gang.
So that is 18-10 to Lutterworth Meteors. That is a big result for the Men's Super League. This is a really good game there. Some big hits, big catches. A real good advert for the sport at the moment.
Yeah.
Good to see some sportsmanship at the end.
If there's anyone on there who hasn't played and is just like, actually, this looks like quite good fun, get on the British Dodgeball website. There is a club finder there. We're also all over Facebook. Lots of these teams have social media. Make sure to have a search on Instagram. All that kind of stuff. It's been another really good day. I think you might be able to see at the front of the stream, London Storm have been on the front court doing their MVP. So
well done, Cam Relton. I can see he's just won it there. But this game will be going on to the full British Dodgeball YouTube channel after as well. Go on, check out there. There's some more great footage of the men's league. There's some great footage from the women's league as well. And again, just search local dodgeball club on YouTube. Lots of people film these days.
Yeah,
best way to get into
a
it.
wave there from Emily Walker and Dom Smith. What an absolutely brilliant job they did.
The referee's waving.
Yeah, so it's a hard job and we do really appreciate them. I didn't think Sheriff did too badly.
No, good line
reffing.
reffing over there.
But yeah, and also quite a shout out to Alex Such, who's been doing all the admin, what do you call it, technical wizardry behind the stream.
So thanks for joining, guys. Hope you enjoyed the game, and we'll see you for the next meet in a few weeks' time.
Keep safe, everyone.